So how's it going, everyone? So, what can you get for $1,400? Technically $1,700. I'll explain that in a minute. You can actually get yourself a halfway decent vehicle if you know what you're doing. You've got to put money into it, but you can get something halfway decent. So what did we get for $1,400? Actually, $1,700. We got this Ford Fusion. It's a wreck. We bought it from a salvage auction. It's actually minor damage. Needs a radiator support, radiator, condenser, and a few other pieces. Front bumper cover, might have broken headlights, we don't know yet. But yeah, we got this vehicle for $1,400. The reason I say $1,700 is because when you buy from an auction, you have to pay certain fees. They have a set out fee. You can't, like, even if the car runs and drives, they won't drive it out. They will actually haul it out. Why, I don't know. You got to pay for that. And then there's all sorts of yard fees and cleanup fees and this fee and that fee and the other fee. So a grand total came to $1,700. So this Ford Fusion, I don't even know what year it was. I forgot to look because I'm not the one who did the buying. It's a 2011. It's got 69,900 miles on it. Not bad. But let me give you a quick tour of the vehicle. So here it is. I mean, the damage, as you can see, the radiator support here is split. The radiator and the condenser are hit. So we're going to replace those. Obviously, the radiator support, all the filler panels, the grille. I'm not quite sure about the headlights. We're going to find out. I think this headlight's broken. I'm not sure about this one. Yes, this headlight is broken. You can see it right there. See that? Oh, it's actually broken up there too. Okay, not a big deal. Bumper cover, whatnot. But let's look at the rest of the vehicle. The tires are actually in pretty darn good shape. Actually, let me measure that real quick. See here, I got my tread depth gauge. And I'm going to go right in the center here. And what do we got? We have got 6/30 seconds. That's a good tire. Look at the body on this. Obviously, I got it on the... What I'll do is I'll show you the whole body first before we go any further. But here we go. I mean, another darn good tire. The back is fine. This thing actually has a clean Carfax. We did a Carfax on it before we ever bid on it. There's a little bit of damage here. That's minor. I mean, as a resale piece, we don't care. It's got a busted up hubcap, which is not a big deal. We actually have several of these vehicles on our property because we buy these constantly because they seem to be very good deals. Here's another pretty good tire. And there's no damage on the sides. The fenders aren't damaged. And here's another pretty good tire. So let's see. Let's look at the interior on this. There you go. Back seat, very good condition. Headliner, very good condition. Door panels. Door panels. Interior. Front seats are excellent. The dashboard is excellent. You could tell that this was a well-maintained vehicle. They don't clean these things before they sell them. This is just how they appear. So if you get a car in this condition, this is how the owner kept the car. Because trust me, I've seen some cars that we've gotten where we just needed engines and stuff and the people did not really maintain the interiors. Here, I mean, and it's a decently optioned out vehicle. You know, power windows, locks, cruise control, AM, FM, CD player. It's a decent vehicle. And it runs great, it runs fantastic. Like I said, only 69,900 miles. Let me start it up. It didn't lose any coolant. The AC works perfectly, but the condenser's hit, so we're going to replace the condenser anyway. We just bought another one of these at an auction where we paid just about the same amount of money, but it's hit in the rear. We did that so we can get everything for the front. And then we have an engine and transmission. So, but yeah, this is exactly how we got the vehicle. So now, I'm just going to shut it down and let me put it up in the air and you guys can see underneath. I actually haven't seen underneath yet. Let me just shut it down. Nope, my Matco tool guy is here. Maybe I'll make a video on that one day. Alright, so let me put this up in the air. Alright, so let's put her up. All in all, I think this is a pretty darn good deal on the vehicle. Like I said, previous Carfax showed no accidents, showed nothing special in its history, so that's pretty good. Alright, so here we go. We're going to look underneath. Now, if you look, that's actually a hubcap, which is, I mean, that's actually a pretty darn good looking hubcap. It looks like a rim, but it's not. It's a plastic hubcap. So, like I said, we have another one outside that we got some parts off of for another vehicle, and that one has decent hubcaps on it too. So, our 3 of them are decent. But looking underneath, I mean, it's got, everything looks okay. Just some damage to the, actually not even. I thought it was damage to the shield here, but it looks fine. Let's see, the brakes themselves, just a visual from here, they look fine. And I mean, look at that, the rotor looks good. Now here's what I don't like, because they, see this? This is what happens. This gets damaged like this. And this is from them setting them out. Because you know how they set them out? They come in from the side with a big forklift and pick the damn thing up. The car is drivable. Why not drive it outside? So now it does have a little bit of damage right there to the floor pan, which is really not a big deal. I could straighten that out and put some sealer on it, and it'll be fine. And I'm going to have to do something with these clips. Obviously, I'm going to have to fix this. I can't leave this like this, but I'll figure something out. I'll do something and get these in a good position, get these in a good way so they look decent. But I mean, if the car runs and drives, why do you gotta use a forklift? I am actually surprised when I get a truck in that I haven't found one with a bent drive shaft yet, because I'm sure that's going to happen eventually. So let's see. There's really nothing special. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, this is a pretty nice vehicle. So, yeah, it's going to have a salvage title. But you know what? In today's market, salvage title doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot if you know what happened to the vehicle. If you could show what the damage was, that makes a big difference. This has a salvage title for that minor damage. It happens. I worked in the body industry for a while, and you'd be surprised what they total out for really no reason. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. There is no, they say, oh, you have to reach a 60 or 70 or 80% threshold. No, you don't. You really don't. That's gone. That's the old days. That's gone. They will total out a car if they think they can make more money by auctioning it. Very possible. You know, what's the book value on this car? 9, 10 grand, 11 grand maybe? I know from the last ones that we sold, you know, we got $9,000, $9,500. So think about that. You know, we got a $1,700 into this one, another $1,700 or $1,700 to get this one, another $1,700 for the other one we're getting, and then we're going to have a complete another vehicle. So, what's that? That's a 3,400. So 3,400 plus labor. So figure 5 grand. Just figure 5 grand. I mean, I would drive it every day with no problem. I would have no problem with a salvage title. Some people would. I don't. I don't care. As long as the car runs and drives and the AC works and the cruise control works, I'm happy. I don't even care if the radio works. I'd never listen to the radio anyway. So anyway, I'm going to start tearing this down. So maybe I'll make a video of me tearing it down. It actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. So if you're getting something out of my videos, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. Help me make more videos, better videos. And that's about it. All right, you guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.